Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
We have temperature and dew point that are pretty close together, and when they get close together within a couple of degrees and the winds are fairly light and in areas especially where it's wind protected, and we have clear skies, you can get a little bit of patchy fog across the region, and we do have some mist in the air, and in some locations it could develop into fog this morning. It'll be patchy, it won't be widespread, but it could come up on you quickly, so just be aware of that. 70 degrees the air temperature, dew point as I mentioned at 68 with a south-southeast wind. Check out the temperature structure of the deep south. It is clear something is going on. You've got 75 in New Orleans, 63 in Atlanta, 70 in Sarasota, and then just a little bit back to the west, you've got 46 degrees in Kansas City. That is a cold front, and that cold front is gradually drifting toward the east. Now, we're in the kind of warm sector right now, in between the warm front, which is lifting northward, and a cold front that is yet to arrive. With that warm sector, moist, humid air, we have also an instability in the atmosphere caused by some upper level flow. So that means that we have a bullseye for severe weather today in parts of the deep south. And that could produce some airport delays at the Atlanta airport this morning and into the afternoon because of strong to severe weather there. That frontal boundary will gradually drift toward the east, and as it does so, set up a line of showers out in Gulf waters. That line of showers will approach us tomorrow morning at about this time, actually. So you can expect to see some rain showers around for your morning commute tomorrow. And some of those storms could actually be kind of strong. We'll be tracking them on radar tomorrow morning just to see if any of them do turn severe, though the risk for that is much, much lower than it is today in parts of the deep south. So today, dry, warm, humid, that's for certain. And then tomorrow, thunderstorms early, then we're going to just slice right through that humidity and the warm temperatures as well. In fact, for some folks, it's going to get kind of cool as we head into, especially Friday night, Saturday night. And even on Sunday morning, I think the cooler weather will continue on for a period of 3, 4, maybe even 5 days, low humidity weather anyway. And the winds shifting north will be kind of brisk as well, so we'll watch for that. Titan radar not showing anything right now, but as I mentioned a little further to the north, showers and thunderstorms are closing in on the Atlanta region. Some of these have had a history of producing some strong gusty winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds or better, and that is gradually lifting northward. This will be a favored zone all day long, at least for the mid-morning and into the afternoon period for severe weather. Also back to the west, an area of storms beginning to develop could potentially produce severe weather as well during the morning and into the afternoon. Eventually, those two systems will merge and move through central and south Florida tomorrow afternoon, bringing us that cooler weather. The area outlined in rows here, that is an area where there could be some strong tornadoes, long-lived, long-track tornadoes that could do some significant damage in parts of the deep south today. That is a very high risk of severe weather. Now, locally, we'll probably get just thunderstorms around here tomorrow morning, honestly. But we're going to watch and see if there is a risk developing as that system moves south for perhaps an isolated gusty wind severe thunderstorm. So tomorrow, that 60% chance of storms early on, about this time, then clearing and cooler in time for the weekend. And I mean significantly cooler.